Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Recapping from part 1, by the way, link is in the description, I mentioned that Pokemon Black and White introduced a new region with only new Pokemons. That means no fan favorite old Pokemons until the post game. It's surprising, but the purpose was to give a feeling of freshness. The goal was simply to give the same feeling as the original game. But things never go as planned. You see, so far, Pokemon games, even up to the current generation, is still dominated by nostalgia. And that's why players don't like when the entire Pokédex is not available. The past games have always shown that there is a small dark side to the series, like illegal capturing of Pokemons or world destruction. But in Black and White, Team Plasma presents a much deeper question regarding Pokemon rights, morality, and ethical implications of Pokemon battles, challenging players to consider the result of their actions. But in reality, it's all an act, because they use the propaganda to hide the real purpose, that is, capturing all Pokemons and world domination. While many fans acknowledge the deeper narrative, some fans thought it was too different from the game's main focus on adventure and exploration. Critics of the storyline argued that Pokemon games should prioritize gameplay over heavy-handed or deep storytelling.
Why? Good question. You should ask him that when we get there.
Pokemon Black and White decided to upgrade from 2D to 2.5D, which had a very big impact on graphics, especially dynamic camera angles, which clearly improved as it made the world immersive. Not only that, but even Pokemon sprites changed from static to animated sprites. These improvements were designed to make the world exploration and battles more visually dynamic and engaging. And for a Pokemon game, during that time, it was impressive. But unfortunately, despite these improvements, some fans were nostalgic for the 2D art and simpler animations of earlier games, and they thought that the 2.5D style lost some of the charm and character that was in the original game.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Almost everybody likes quality of life improvements in games, and that's why Black and White introduced several gameplay changes, including reusable TMs and reducing the number of HMs, but it doesn't matter as much because not a single HM is required to complete the main storyline, except Cut, which is used on a single tree near the first gym. I guess that's why they gave those monkeys. In fact, later in the games, not only you receive a lucky egg to help with reducing grinding, but also bags were upgraded for better inventory management. It's amazing, but some players didn't like the quality of life improvements because they thought that these conveniences made the game too easy.
So, what are you trying to say?
Well,
I'm sure that by now you're able to get the big picture that the common thing between all of these points is nostalgia. And this problem exists even to the current generation. In the end, I can say that Black and White gained its reputation a bit too late. Therefore, it raised a question: what should be the balance between innovation and tradition in a Pokemon game?